First things first. Salute to D.I. the HENNYMAN. I watched your blog, my G. I left a comment. I saw you liked it. I rock with you. I salute your channel, my nigga. You do dope shit for battle rap. We need what you do. I agree with one of the comments a nigga left in the comment section. Battle rap needs D.I. the HENNYMAN. Hell yeah, we need you, my nigga. We need what you doing. Dope content as always. You made some dope ass points, and I agree with you on most of it. I couldn't really disagree with none of it, to be honest. So let me tell you how I got to making this blog. My eyes got open to some shit that I don't think I paid attention to before. I watched your blog, and then I saw niggas in the comments saying DI3 Piper Boy 0. So I'm like, is nigga saying that he made this because of Piper Boy? And he just wasn't saying Piper Boy's name? Let me see what's going on. So I went to Piper Boy shit. I watched that blog. I ended up watching another blog because it had John name attached to it. So let me see what's going on here. Alright. So after watching your shit and watching Piper Boy shit, I come to the conclusion of something. There's a big misconception here that I don't think niggas is paying attention to. I think the general idea of fans around the league, around battle rap, in the battle rap community, there's a general idea that URL sat chest down. We don't know that. We don't know that until they tell us they sat chest down. We don't know if Chess just sat himself down. We don't know which one it was. Them niggas might have decided that shit together for all we fucking know. We just know that Chess wasn't on URL, and we all just assumed it was because the nigga was choking and he was having issues in his battles, and that's why we wasn't seeing Chess no more. So I think that led most fans, including myself and plenty of others, to believe, oh, well, that's what URL does. You start choking, they gonna sit you the fuck down. So Twork been choking since the Dougie battle, my nigga. I'm not saying he choked in all his battles. I'm not. This ain't me taking shots at fucking Twork. I'm not doing that. That's not what this is. I want niggas to follow me. I'm not taking shots at the nigga. I'm saying that he's been choking since that time, but it's gotten worse. And then it's gotten uglier because the nigga is jerseying out of rounds. And you can see that he get a little frustrated. You can read it on his face and his actions like, oh, the fans ain't rocking with this? All right, Jersey, fuck it. I fucked that up? All right, Jersey, I'm out of it. So it's like, okay, URL, what's the standard here? Are you sitting niggas down when they choke because you did it with Chess? Then you about to do that with Twork, right? So by Twork not being sat down, niggas is really just like, well, what the fuck is going on? Do y'all give a fuck about choking or not? Because you got to look at it like this. And this ties into D.I. the HENNYMAN's point. Niggas saying, well, Twork was stealing deposits. Twork was ducking battles. Twork this, Twork that. All right. My nigga Surf, no diss to Surf, got up there and gave niggas 2 rounds versus Rum Nitty. He got his 20K, and URL didn't seem to throw a fucking tantrum about that shit. I'm sure they was disappointed, but they didn't make a big deal out of that shit. So tying into D.I. the HENNYMAN's point is like, maybe Twork is being underpaid, and that's why this nigga is taking so many outside battles, and that's going to only lead to you not being able to fulfill all your obligations. You're taking too many. It's too hard to write all that fresh, hot, new content for every single fucking battle when you're taking 2 and 3 a month just to make the ends meet on your bills and shit. So if Twork got 20K, should the nigga Twork be getting 20K? Should that nigga be getting that kind of money so he don't gotta take all these fucking battles and lower his value by not showing up the events and shit, not showing up and giving good performances or recycling bars or whatever the case may be? Like, should he be getting that kind of money so that we can preserve his legacy to some degree and keep this nigga battling on the URL consistently and confidently? So I'm looking at it from all these different angles, right? It's like, okay, they didn't sit the nigga down, because you look at it, he battled on Summer Madness 7. I can't eat that. That shit happened. Then the nigga battled basically at the strike event. Like, you battled chess. It just wasn't on the actual card, but you battled at the same time this event went down. So you didn't really skip an event, and now you still booked. I thought Arsenal turned this shit down in the first place. How the fuck y'all convince Arsenal to get back on the wagon for this battle? Maybe he just decided, like, fuck it, I really don't want to turn this money down. I could battle this nigga, and I got some shit I want to say to this nigga. How the fuck y'all convince Ars to get back in the ring when I thought that the Summer Madness 7 performance was a distraction? And don't tell me, oh, well, he had a good performance against Suge. That shit been happened. Ars should have been knew about that. Oh, well, he battled chess. They announced that before we got the chess shit. So I'm confused on how that shit all tied back in together to make that shit happen now on SM8, because Polo said it a while back. Shout out to Polo. Shout out to Black Compass. He was like, yo, Ars battling Twork. Got it from a little birdie. You feel me? From my ghouls and goblins. So it's like, it ain't like niggas didn't know that this shit was in the works, but it's just now getting announced. Like, you niggas tried to restore confidence. I don't believe in the propaganda and the extra shit. Like, you know, oh, well, they only dropping the Twork battles to save Twork image so niggas can see that he back on his shit. Maybe that is what they doing, and I'm just being naive. It's possible. I'm not denying that. But what I'm saying is, it's just a lot of weird ass moving pieces, and you got niggas thinking like, damn. So URL don't sit niggas down for choking, so we not sitting Twork down like they did chess. Nigga, we don't even know. Like, it's opening my eyes right now. Like, we don't even know that that's why that happened. So my thing is this, like I said in my other blog, my nigga, you have to give Twork a chance to redeem himself. Maybe fans feel like, including myself a little bit, felt like maybe they should have sat the nigga down. Not because I just don't want to see the nigga battle and I'm mad at him. Like, I don't know this nigga personally to be mad. But it's like, yo, maybe you need to take a break. It's not about sitting the nigga down so he don't get paid and all that shit. And I realize if you're sitting, you ain't getting paid. But it's like, maybe you need a break so that you're not choking. Maybe it'll make you rethink how you prepare for battles and take the shit more seriously and do a better job. I even tweeted the nigga and said, yo, this is why the fans be mad at you, Twork. Because we see that you a star. This nigga getting retweeted and getting Snapchatted by Drake and Chris Brown and getting shouted out by fucking NBA stars and shit like that. And it's like, you got the talent to take the culture to a level that we don't necessarily have from nobody else. Like, nobody else is moving it in that direction where it's on mainstream with the main names that's out in fucking entertainment right now. You got the ability to move this culture. We want you to take this shit more seriously. And I tweeted the nigga that, and he retweeted it. So he read it, and I'm sure by him retweeting it and not actually saying nothing back to me, he understands what the fuck I'm saying. He understands when I said that, what that meant. So I'm sure he looking at it like, you know what? This is why URL had to give him the opportunity to prove himself. He get it now. Maybe he is going to take it more seriously. We didn't know that until we seen the nigga battle. So me, I'm like, yo, I don't want to not see the nigga battle. I'm confused at what URL is doing. Are y'all sitting niggas down for choking or not? We was asking for chess, even though he was choking, at least I was. And niggas was like, nah, chess ain't on this card. Next card, chess ain't on this card. Where the fuck is chess at? So it's like, my issue is not with Twork at all. So this nigga Piper Boy is on his shit saying, well, I talked to John, and John said he gonna be... Nigga, you just was on another blog basically trying to discredit URL and everything they doing, and basically convincing niggas to not fuck with URL or not fuck with buying the pay-per-view because they wasn't talking about John. And I realized I said something similar, but my theory behind it was a tad different. Now you come on another blog and you don't renounce or denounce all the shit, whatever the word is. You don't denounce the shit you said before. You saying, oh, I'm not telling niggas not to buy the pay-per-view. Well, I'm just saying I wouldn't trust it because Twork is on the card. Well, the nigga got to get a chance to prove himself. So that much I get. But I'm looking at URL like, my nigga, y'all not going to tell the fans that John is locked up and it's a possibility? And maybe there was no possibility that he wasn't going to make it. But you got to be clear with your fans. Like, this was my part. This was my point in not wanting to continue to buy their pay-per-views. You want us to trust you wholeheartedly with just blindly giving you $50 that everything is going to work out when there's unclear circumstances in the air. Not just the fact that y'all haven't sat Twork down. It's not just that. Is my point. It's the fact that John is floating in the air and we don't know what the fuck happening. You just still promoting this shit. So maybe they didn't feel obligated to tell the fans, you know, oh, well, John going through this, but he gonna make it. But my nigga, you not telling fans shit. We just sitting in the dark, blindly giving you $50. The shit don't happen because the problem is URL has done that in the past. Waited until the last fucking second and then tell niggas the day of the event or like an hour or two before the shit happened, oh, well, this ain't happening on the card. My nigga, you could have been told fans that shit. You could have been spoke on that shit. They've done it in the past. That's why I'm like, well, what the fuck is this shit? So it's like, you not sitting niggas down for choking. You not telling niggas about what may or may not be happening, but you still asking for the money. You had this shit earlier this year where it seemed like you was trying to block Mook money or you was trying to fuck with what RBE was doing. Like, y'all niggas just moving kind of funny right now. And for me to be a fan who's been loyal, I feel like in my mind, like the league that I'm mostly supporting, when I'm mostly only blogging on your content for the most part, there should be more clarity between the URL and its fans and the people that's supporting it the most, where we should know where you niggas stand. And we shouldn't feel like you niggas is moving crooked. We shouldn't feel like that at all. We should know that we fucking with a league that does good business, that has a certain standard that they willing to stand by, and they not going to fucking degrade themselves by doing low-handed tactics and shit like that. Business is business, my nigga, and I realize RBE has become competition at this point. But y'all the same niggas that sat up here and said, yeah, I feel like I'm punching on niggas right now. Y'all the same niggas that sat up here and said, oh, well, we don't watch what other leagues is doing. Apparently you niggas are. If you trying to fuck with other niggas' money, you paying attention to something. If you niggas is blocking battles or telling niggas not to battle on another fucking card or don't battle on that league because you going to take care of them. I remember niggas mentioning the Chilla Jones shit. Yeah, Chilla, we going to look out for you. Don't battle on Hitman card. And then we stopped fucking seeing Chilla. So it's like all these things just be running through your mind, and you trying to support a league because they the main league giving you the main names that people want to see. And meanwhile, you don't know that these niggas is not in the background moving backwards as fuck, doing shady shit. That's my whole point. Again, I just want to reiterate for the people who confused. On my end, I don't give a fuck if Twork is on Summer Madness or not. I didn't plan on buying the card because of the shit that I'm saying. I'm like, this shit look funny as fuck. We supporting choking now, URL? You niggas supporting choking? Are you saying that it's okay to choke and it don't matter? As long as you selling tickets, we still gonna book you. And that's cool. You watering down the integrity of battle rap when you say that. And a sport that I fucking love, I'm not gonna support you okay in that shit. I guess to a degree that's me saying sit Twork down. But I'm really saying towards the URL, I'm not going to support you allowing that shit. If you didn't really sit Chess down for that reason, then I can even understand why you didn't sit Twork down. But if you're not sitting neither one of these niggas down, it's not your decision that this is happening, then what the fuck? You allowing it. You allowing Twork to surf to get his 2 rounds off, and it's okay. It ain't coming out of my pocket, but I paid for the fucking event. So technically it kind of is. I'm helping you pay these niggas. And I'm not paying for niggas to give me 2 rounds and then jersey out of this shit and water down performances and water down events. Like, you gotta be clear, my nigga. You gotta set a standard that we gotta stand for fucking something. That's my fucking point. And if y'all niggas not doing that, I'm not giving you my money for you to just keep selling me shit that niggas is half-assing in battles and y'all don't mind that shit. I fucking mind because I'm paying for good events. That's the whole fucking point. If you can't get it from me saying that, I don't know what else to tell you. I got no beef with Twork. I got no gripes. Salute to the nigga. I hope the nigga getting his money. I hope they paid him well to be on Summer Madness 8. I hope the nigga enjoy his trip. I hope he enjoy London. I hope he have a good time and a great battle versus ours. I just won't be watching. Not because he on the card, but because of what URL is doing. Like, comment, subscribe. Let a nigga know what you fucking think. Convince me to feel otherwise, because I'm banning URL from my money. I ain't banning Twork. I ain't banning nobody else. Convince me to feel otherwise. Jump in the comments. Tell me what you niggas think. It's your man Fat Boy signing the fuck out. Again, salute to D.I. the HENNYMAN. I respect your channel, bro. I appreciate you for watching my shit. I'm out, man. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same.